Jeanette Ewan and welcome to Kitchen Life. Today we're meeting with Rowen and Sabrina. They have a beautiful large country estate and want to do something really different with their kitchen. They're very open to our designer suggestions and want to incorporate some computer technology into their kitchen. Let's see how it's going. But we also have a surprise for you today, so keep watching.
I'm Sabrina and I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm Rowen and I'm in the service industry. As far as style goes, I don't think we're really set on a specific style yet. We want something that's timeless,
Yeah,
and
definitely something timeless.
something that's
Get outdated too.
yeah, something that's classy that we can have for a long time.
Needs to be practical. I've got 3 small kids, but we do like to entertain quite a bit as well.
I guess as far as the actual cabinets, we're looking for a material that we're not gonna get sick of. So it's not anything too wild out there for us. Something that we know we're gonna still like in 15 years.
I want a big pantry. No doubt. A walk-in pantry is one of my must-haves.
Big pantry. I guess I want a built-in fridge. One of the ones with wood panels that you don't see the fridge. We want a nice way to deal with garbage and recycling. We want, I think we want the appliances, the dishwasher as well, if as many of them to disappear as we can. As far as research, we've
Been looking at magazines.
yeah, looking at a pile of magazines. We've toured numerous houses, and
I have some ideas.
we've got some ideas for sure. We're hoping that in talking to the designer that they can give us some ideas and take some of the things that we want and maybe help with the placement of things or the layout that is the most efficient use of space. And we're hoping for some neat ideas from them as well.
Is this a new construction or is this a renovation job?
This is a new home.
Oh, great.
We're building our dream home.
Oh, excellent. Okay, let's take a look at that. I see you have a nice big island here. Were you wanting to have some seating around that
Yes,
space?
definitely.
Yes, okay. And have you given any thought about appliances?
One thing I really like that I didn't have in the other house was a warming drawer. I'd love to have
so
a warming
you'd like to
drawer.
have a warming drawer? Okay.
I think you liked your wall oven too, right?
Yeah, I like a wall oven.
Okay, very good.
And I would definitely like a big pantry.
Okay, and a large pantry with lots of pullouts and things like that. Okay.
Or a walk-in.
Or a walk-in, okay. All right. And what about your ceiling height? Approximately?
It's 9 feet through here. We've actually,
Okay.
there's a raised section over the island.
Island, okay. Great, so you'll have some additional lighting up there as well. All right, and would you like some light valance for some task lighting under the cabinet? Yeah, lighting. And some nice crown molding. What kind of feeling were you wanting in this space? Did you want to go contemporary, country, traditional, kind of a classic elegance, kind of
A little bit traditional, maybe.
traditional? Okay. So like a solid, maybe a raised panel door? Is that what
I think so.
you're thinking? Yeah, something
I was
like
thinking
that?
something, some natural wood.
Okay, so
We want to be here for
for
a long
that's
time, so yeah, we want
that's
something
right.
timeless.
That's not
Date
going to be
itself.
dated in a few years from now. That's going to age nicely with the home. Okay, so and wood species? Are you thinking cherry or walnut, maple, maybe?
We had maple the last time, just a natural maple, so I wouldn't mind something different.
Something a little bit different than that. Okay, and over top of your range, would you like a nice decorative wood hood? Something a little more
I think
ornate.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got quite tall ceilings in a lot of this area outside the kitchen, so I think we want something
close it a
that
little bit.
something that
Okay.
doesn't look too short, I guess.
Right, exactly, to go with the height. Now, what about interiors? Were you wanting to do a wood drawer, melamine, is anti-slam tracks we have available as well.
I like the anti-slam idea.
Okay, something.
All the kids.
Yeah, yes, exactly. It would come in handy. That's right, that's right.
I definitely like the wood lined drawers as opposed to the standard white kind of melamine.
That's right, okay.
Looks more natural, I think.
It does, yes, it does. Okay, and have you given any thought about countertop surfaces? There's so many to choose from nowadays.
We were thinking of
Granite, possibly?
I think
Okay,
so.
all right, very good. Let's jot that down. And for your island, would you like a raised section, or do you want to keep it all one level, or did you want to do something kind of raised like we've done here?
I think probably like this, because the sink, I think I would like in the island. It's such an open space, and I want to be able to look out at the rest of the living area.
Okay,
So when I'm doing dishes, I think I'd want it raised to kind of hide.
I definitely want all one level.
Oh, okay.
Great. Now what are we going to do?
Okay, well, we can
course
even
you
do a
would.
couple different designs just to, to see.
We have to fit like
All your friends.
15 people around it.
My goodness, well.
He's the one that likes to entertain.
Okay, so you do a lot of entertaining then. There will be a lot of people in
Hopefully.
this space. Okay. Were you thinking of doing an
Hopefully.
additional prep sink or anything like that? Or
We never really discussed that, did we?
No.
okay, well, that's maybe an option you can maybe think of. I see there's additional cabinetry as well in this space. It looks almost like there is this
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that. We've
storage
got
house or
we've got a coach house
okay.
beside.
My mother and my mom. My
Oh,
mom's going to
yeah.
move in with us,
Oh,
so
very nice.
Sort of living space above the garage.
Okay.
That's going to have its own whole kitchen,
Kitchen
and
in
some
it. Okay.
some cabinetry around a fireplace that we'd like to look at doing too.
Oh, great. Yeah, absolutely.
spot.
That sounds great. And were you wanting kind of the same feeling as the cabinetry in this space, or did you want to go something a little different, maybe a painted finish or something like that?
maybe probably a little different. I'm sure she wouldn't want to have something exactly
No,
like
Exactly
ours.
the same.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
different.
just a little bit different than that. Okay. A granite countertop in there as well, do you think?
I think she'd probably want that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that gives me quite a bit to go in to kind of get started anyway. So what I will do is I will do up some drawings for you, so then our next visit we can review some drawings and maybe kind of exchange some emails throughout the whole design process, and yeah, and sit down and review that.
If you're meeting with your designer in a showroom, bring some flooring, granite, and paint samples with you. They'll help you make sure everything in your kitchen matches up just right.
Well, we have some drawings here of the coach house actually, and so if we want to just take a quick peek at that, we have the sink obviously in front of the window, your refrigerator, we have a nice, and then your range, and then the island, we have a two-tier island, a raised section as well with a seating just for two people. Yes, was there anything that you see that you would like to make changes to, or you were thinking of doing a painted surface in this space, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
And did you want a raised panel door in the coach house? Or something flat panel?
Probably flat. I like the raised better than flat.
The raised? We can do this.
maybe.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do this in a painted finish as well. And what color were you thinking?
I think probably off-white or white. A light
So
color.
a nice bright. Okay, very nice. And we've also done some drawings here as well of the built-ins with the fireplace incorporated in that. Yeah. And we've added some crown molding just to tie it together. And here is the detail with the arched valance, if you will.
Yeah, she wanted arches.
Yes. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Good. So would you do this in the same finish as the
I-
kitchen?
I personally would. It would give the illusion of a larger space as well when you do that. And I think just to kind of keep the flow throughout the space, I think it would be nice to do that as well. We've done a built-out refrigerator here and a nice corner upper cabinet with a Lazy Susan below in the kitchen space. And two, we can take a look at some hardware samples. Not sure, you might want to go to pulls or to knobs. Some different finishes on there as well.
Do you use the pulls or the knobs for drawers, or do you combine uppers
Some
and lowers?
people we combined as well. Yes, yeah. You'll do the pulls on the drawers and the knobs on the drawers, or the doors, excuse me. Yeah, so we can mix it up a little bit as well. And two, you said you wanted to go for a solid surface countertop in there as
Yeah, I
well?
think so.
Okay, very good. Okay, well what we can do is we can send our salesperson out to measure up the space just to make sure that all the measurements are correct and go from there.
Hi, I'm Chad Crawford from the Shepherd's Pub in Elora. We're here today. I'm going to make you a nice warm spinach salad with a maple balsamic reduction. Now this you can use as an appetizer or a main course, depends on how much you put on your plate. All right, here we're going to start with some bacon, maple smoked bacon. Goes with the theme of the maple balsamic reduction. And we're just going to brown this off real quick. Okay, the bacon's browning up here really nice. We got a real nice base on the bottom. And I'm just going to add in some mushrooms. I've got some portobello, some shiitake, and some oyster mushrooms. Just put those in. We're just going to let them soften up a little bit. Just give it a stir. I'm just going to add some fresh ground pepper. Just a touch of salt, not too much. It'll just help bring the flavors together. All right, now I'm going to pour in my balsamic vinegar. You can use a fairly cheap brand of vinegar, just because it's going to reduce down. So you don't want to use a $60 bottle of vinegar. You just reduce it down. Now this will take up all the nice little brown bits that are on the bottom of the pan. Add in lots of flavor. And I'm actually going to add a little bit more. There we go. Now this will reduce down pretty quick. And at the end, just before it's done, I'm going to put in some maple syrup. This will balance out the acidity of the vinegar. It'll give it a nice sweetness. And that'll be the base of our dressing. All right, that's looking pretty good. I'm just going to turn down this cooktop here. Okay, that's reduced down fairly well now. Now all we have to do is take the pan off the heat. I'm going to take some baby spinach, put it in there. This will wilt it down a little bit, so you can use a little more spinach than you think you're going to need because it will reduce down a bit. We'll just give that a stir. Mix this beautiful dressing in there. Whoop. Excuse my fingers. Yeah, the leftover heat will just partially cook the spinach. Let me get another utensil here. There we go. I'll give it a good stir. Now I'm also going to throw in some raw sliced red onion, however much you like. If you like a lot, put a lot in. If you don't, then don't put any in. I've also got these are oven-dried cherry tomatoes. All I did was slice the tomato, cover them in olive oil, some salt, pepper, a little bit of oregano, put them in the oven for 2 hours, real low, and they'll come out really nice. They add a real nice sweetness to the dish. So I'm just going to throw those in there. There we are. Give it another toss. And see how that spinach is cooking down a little bit. Okay, and I'll put it on the plate and we'll finish it off. Take it over here. There we go. Like I said, appetizer size, full meal size, whatever you like. It depends on how much you put on. We're going to go full meal size here. There we go. And now to finish it off, I got some parm here. I'm going to take my peeler. Just peel some nice big chunks right on top. And this, again, you can add as much as you want or as little. I like lots of parm myself. So go like that. Off there. There we go. A warm spinach salad.
This is my line of kitchens. I really love it because it's very elegant, yet not too masculine. I love minimal cupboards. If you have less detail on your cupboards, it makes them easier to clean. A special surprise in this kitchen is that I've done all the interiors with colored laminate. There's 6 color options available, and what's great is that the laminate doesn't scratch. I love gloss interiors, especially if you have little kids in the kitchen. They're easy to wipe down and always look attractive. For your cabinets, make sure they're all child-friendly. This means they take a while to close, and you can close them with the bump of a hip if your hands are messy. Pick a color palette for your kitchen that will age well over time. We've gone with white and gray here, which is very neutral and won't date. For your countertop, always buy quality. Caesar stone is my favorite product. It's very durable and is made from recycled materials. If you have high ceilings, take advantage of the extra room. Instead of ending your kitchen at standard height, do an extra set of cabinets. This will give you lots of storage space and give your kitchen a very finished look. Colored tile and colored glass are always very stylish for a backsplash. This is something that you'll want to have professionally installed. When deciding on the height of your island, I like to shop for my stools first. That way you can get the perfect look and match the height to your stool. Quality fixtures like your faucets will last a lot longer than inexpensive versions. Look for ones that are adaptable and can spray the entire sink down.
It was really nice working with the designers at Bamco. I think that how they helped us lay out the kitchen. We had some lighting questions that we weren't sure about the best way to deal with, and we want to integrate the stereo with lighting control and how the stereo works and so on, and that all turned out really well. What do you like most about it?
I really like the warming drawer. This was something I never thought of and I absolutely love for entertaining and for my husband that isn't always home in time for supper.
I know I really like the drawers that when you close them they don't slam. I really like that. I know this was kind of a cool thing that we didn't think of.
Yeah.
With the spices and so on in there.
And I got my pantry, which I was very happy about. Goes way in there. Love my pantry.
I know that when we originally talked about the layout of stove and fridge and where things should be, we hadn't really thought of it that way, but I think it works really well.
Yeah, I've got lots of space to move around and get at stuff.
We went through a couple of different types of layouts, and yeah, I think we're really happy with what we ended up with.
What great spaces. I love both of Rowen and Sabrina's kitchens. We'll see you next time on Kitchen Life.